Hello, everyone, and welcome to the PegEx podcast. Today, the question is, what is an environmental health and safety manager? My name is Michael Bryant. The environment seems to be on everybody's mind these days. For that reason, and many others, the Environmental Health and Safety Manager, or EH&S Manager, job outlook continues to improve. The EH&S Manager's work is dynamic and requires administrative, organizational, technical, and solid leadership skills. How exactly do these professionals work, and what are their career expectations? Let's find out. In this article, we'll focus mostly on the EH&S Manager's role in the waste industry. In general terms, the EH&S Manager makes the workplace safer and minimizes the effects of the workplace on the environment. EH&S Managers can work in companies, nonprofits, government agencies, or any other organization. Also, these highly skilled professionals may be employed by the organization or work as a consultant. A central part of the EH&S Manager's responsibility is to ensure an organization is in compliance with any legislation regarding workplace safety and environmental regulations. As entities become more complex, and due to the increasing concern about the environment, the EH&S Manager's role continues to climb in importance. When dealing with the waste industry, the EH&S Manager enables businesses and organizations to satisfy any guidelines or regulations regarding the generation, storage, transport, treatment, disposal, and destruction of hazardous and regulated waste. EH&S Managers may be full-time employees or work in a freelance contract-based agreement. Larger organizations, or those that produce large amounts of hazardous waste, may require an entire department dedicated to EH&S management. Any company that works with hazardous waste transport, storage, or treatment requires in-depth environmental health and safety expertise. So how much does an EH&S manager earn? The average annual salary for the EH&S manager at this time is around $81,000. Senior-level EH&S managers who oversee large or municipal health and safety teams may earn up to $110,000 or more. When an EH&S manager works on a contract basis, the terms are agreed upon prior to starting work. What kind of education or training does an EH&S manager need? The EH&S manager position typically requires a bachelor's degree in environmental health, safety engineering, or occupational health. In some cases, degrees in biology, chemistry, or industrial engineering might also qualify. For a manager-level position, an additional 5 years of related experience in environmental health and safety are usually required. Senior-level or EH&S department chiefs may need a master's degree in environmental health, safety engineering, or occupational health. It's not unusual for on-the-job training to be required for specific sectors. For example, criteria for working with medical waste differs from the mining or petroleum industry. The company that hires the EH&S manager may provide the training, or specialized third-party sponsored courses might be offered. What do EH&S managers do on a daily basis? Some of the responsibilities include verifying compliance with health and safety codes, regulations, laws, and policies pertaining to the health and safety of the facility and its operations. Filing permits pertaining to health and safety, such as environmental permits, fire safety permits, and operating permits. Managing documentation related to hazardous waste, for example, waste profiles, manifests, and so forth. Training and managing employees or teams in regard to health and safety regulations, traveling to facilities to oversee environmental health and safety operations, ensuring that employees, visitors, and contractors entering the site are properly trained and controlled for all risks and hazards, preparing logs, reports, inspections, or audits for administrative teams, providing workshops, seminars, and training for the employees, remaining up to date to ensure that personal knowledge and certifications are current, creating, training, and managing incident management and emergency response teams. While the EPA sets the national standard on environmental concerns, many other agencies are also regulating the management of hazardous waste. For this reason, EH&S managers must have a working knowledge of those organizations, such as Occupational Health and Safety Administration, OSHA. This regulates employee risk of exposure to hazardous substances. The National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH. This deals with workplace products that impact the public health. Drug Enforcement Agency, DEA. They regulate controlled substance disposal. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, NRC. Regulates the handling of radioactive substances. U.S. Department of Transportation, DOT. has regulations concerning the transport of hazardous materials. Center for Disease Control, CDC, regulates issues around the infectious or disease-causing waste. State-based entities must comply with all federal standards. However, additional individual state regulations may also exist. Therefore, the EH&S Manager should have an expertise at the state and, if necessary, local level regarding hazardous waste regulation. So what's the job market like for an EH&S Manager? The EH&S job market in the U.S. is expected to grow over the next 5 to 10 years at a rate of approximately 11%. This is faster than the average employment growth predicted, which is expected to be around 6.5%. The demand for EH&S managers can also fluctuate with changes in political administrations and depending on the waste sector, for example, medical, petroleum, mining, nuclear, etc. So is this career right for you? If you enjoy a challenge that involves some technical know-how, then a career in environmental health and safety management could be for you. Also, since the industry is constantly expanding and diversifying, there's plenty of room for career growth to pursue a particular interest. EH&S management requires dynamic leadership and assessment skills and the desire to keep abreast of the latest developments in the sector. In the end, an EH&S manager is a key player for any organization's continued success and sustainability. We hope you found this information useful. Thanks for listening.